Hi, my name's Reese from the Eastern Suburbs School of Music. Today teaching you the guitar solo from the Paul Stanley Kiss song, Wouldn't You Like to Know Me? It goes like this. So let's break that down phrase by phrase, showing you how to play it. Just before we start, the guitar in this song is tuned down flat, so you'll need to tune your guitar to E flat on your 6th string, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and 1st string E flat. So there's 3 parts I'm going to break this down into. The first part, will slow it down, goes like this. So just to study what's going on here, we're playing over the B chord. So I've got a lot of things that relate to this B chord here. First of all, sliding. My 2nd and 3rd finger I'm at fret 9, which has got a dot on it for ease of finding it. Fret 9 on 3rd string, fret 10 on 2nd. And I'm sliding from 9 into 11 on that 3rd string. And then straight away sliding from 12 back to 10 on my 2nd string. So 9, 11, and 12, the double dots, back into 10 on 2nd string. And you want those notes to ring into each other. And you do it again. And then strumming them together where I'm at 11 and 12 happens to make actually a B chord, or notes out of the B chord. So slide forward, back, forward, strum. Forward, back, forward, strum is the start of that solo. We then get the next part of the phrase. Use both fingers again, 3rd and 2nd finger, on fret 9 of strings 2 and 3. A bend. And then the bends at 9. Last part of what I call phrase number 1. Bit of blues playing here. So what I'm doing there, 9 on your 3rd string, 7 on your 3rd string, 7 on 3rd string into 9, and a little half step bend, and a pull off then to 7. So 7, 9, bend and return, pull off to 7. Seven on your 2nd string follows that. Then a little half step bend from 9 with some vibrato on there, and that's the end of your phrase. And then last bit. And there is phrase number 1, or part 1 of this solo. Pause this video now, and when you're ready, let's move on to phrase number 2. Phrase number 2, we're doing some more pentatonic blues licks. Is what it's going to be. So I'm starting at the 17th fret. Use your dots to help you. You've got dots at double dots at 12, 15's a single, and then 17. bending by a full tone there. If you haven't done string bends before, just look at the video description below or my little cards that appear above me, and it'll take you to my lesson on how to do those string bends. So we've got the bend at 17 on second string, then pinky underneath that, 17 on first string. And back to the bent 17. Then single notes, 17 and 15. A bend and pull off. So that's 17 bend and pull off to 15. Just to recap some of this lick. So bend, pinky, bend, 17, 15. And then bend at 17 back to 15. A lot of 17s and 15s in here. Hopefully it's easy to follow. The big overbend that we get here, very typical of Bob Kulick's lead playing. He loves throwing in a flashy overbend in pretty much every single one of his solos. This is a huge bend, 2.5 tones. So the note that we're trying to bend it to sounds like the note at 22nd fret, probably the last fret on most of your guitars. So that bend is taking place 17, bending 2.5 tones. So make sure you got fingers in support. And then return to 17, pick that note, and then 15. And that completes part number 2, or phrase number 2 of the solo. Lots of 17s and 15s. Let me just slowly recap it. So the bend at 17, and then the pinky after it. And the bend at 17. Notes. Pull off lick. Overbend. 17 and 15 finish. A lot of second string, mostly all second string. And pause this video now. Have a little notepad or something. Make some of your own notes along the way to try and remember these parts. And when you're ready, let's move to phrase number 3. Phrase number 3, we are right up the fretboard. I'm using frets 22 and 19 on second string, and then 19 on your third string, and a series of pull-offs. So 22 pulling off to 19 on second string, and then playing that 19 on third string. You do that 9 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then to finish out the solo, last thing you need to do, big Guitar Hero string bend, 22nd fret of your second string. And that completes the Wouldn't You Like to Know Me guitar solo. 3 parts to it. Let me just show you all those parts again, slowed down and just with the clean tone on to make it a bit easier to hear. So phrase 1 started with those slides. Then we had the double bends, then the lick. And that's what I called phrase 1. Phrase 2. Then phrase 3 up the fretboard. And Guitar Hero bend to finish it off. Solo takes place a lot in the right side speaker as well. So if you've got a device that can just give you the right speaker, you'll probably hear it a lot clearer, as Paul Stanley's rhythm guitar parts are over in the left. That is all for this particular guitar solo. If you've learned something from this video, please subscribe to our channel, the Eastern Suburbs School of Music, here on YouTube. We're nearing 100 different KISS guitar solo lessons for you to learn from. click that thumbs up button to give this video a like. And if you've got any questions, comments, or even a request for a particular solo, please leave them on this video. I'll get around to answering them as soon as possible.